Hi, members and concerned taxpayers. We just attended here at the annual swearing in of our new council, the mayor. It was quite interesting, wasn't it, Doug?
Yes, it was.
We First thing, we were quite amazed that when they swore in their oath, that they had breached already, taking their oath of office.
Now, how did they breach that?
Well, they said the mayor, every one of the councillors, all swore an oath that they didn't take any enumerations or influenced prior to seeking office today. When, of course, we all know that they all took public donations from different people within the community and outside the community, developers, real estate agents, friends, that I would take any dollar that they had taken is looked at upon a favor.
Now, is this money that they took in regards to their campaign?
Yes, but it's very clear under the act, and I'm going back to when the king set up the governments within Canada, and first were appointed members to parliament at the federal, provincial, and municipal levels, that it was done on behalf of the people. It was a privilege to be put in that position
And to represent
and to represent the king and the people. Okay. Whereas over time, through number of governments, they took away that role and they realized we can get paid for doing this. And that's why, in our opinion, that's why we get the politicians that we get today, because they're not in there to represent the people. They're in there to represent themselves and their friends and the people that paid to get them there. So that's a major concern for the Kawartha Lakes Taxpayers Association and the members. Wouldn't you say, Doug?
Very much so. It was mentioned at the this inauguration that I mentioned to the mayor that we will be looking at certain things in the future, like the Water Coalition and the charging for services that are not rendered. And he said we will see about that.
You're concerned about the water specifically.
Charging for services that are not rendered. 138 households and businesses in the city of Kawartha Lakes are charged for a service that they are not hooked to, do not want, or do not need. It has been reduced from 160 odd dollars per quarter to $50 per quarter, but it's not legal. It is not legal to charge for a service that you do not give.
Yeah, and that's it's very clear under the municipal. Never mind that, it's under our Constitution, individual rights under the Constitution of 1982, given to us by the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. The Constitution and our Charter rights are very clear. They have to treat everybody the same. You cannot segregate out people and charge them differently than what you would charge someone else.
And this is where 138 households and businesses have been segregated in the city of Kawartha Lakes and charged for a service that is different than the other public.
So, in summation,
Mhm.
what is your opinion moving forward, and how do you expect to be able to help the membership?
Well, what we did last night, we forwarded an email to all the councillors and the councillors that ran for to be councillor. We included in that our wish to work with them, and we're going to continue along that path, okay, on behalf of the members and the concerned taxpayers. We put a test to them. We've asked them within the first 100 days to remove the billing for services not delivered. We've asked them to formulate all the bylaws across all the wards to a common set of bylaws so that everybody within that businesses, property owners are all treated the same, because they haven't been since the creation of the city. And the third is we've asked them to take away the dock fees that they've put in place and have caused an awful, should we say, disrupt between cottagers that have had docks in the water for ever since their families owned the cottages. Dunsford Thurstone is the one example we keep getting concerns from. That again, that water does not belong to the city of Kawartha Lakes. It's fisheries and oceans. It's federal jurisdiction, right? So these people seem to need a lesson. That's why we gave them a copy and an email address to the Canadian Charter of Rights, of Freedoms and Rights that was signed in 1982 that protects every individual's rights and freedoms within Canada. Abuse from, or should we say, not maybe not abuse, but a misunderstanding of what governments can do and cannot do in regards to our rights as individuals. So hopefully, um, again, we're going to come to the budget deliberations. We're going to make submissions on behalf of the members because we're going into a time of economic downturn that we cannot, the members nor the taxpayers of the city, cannot afford any increase in taxes. They can't. It's just that simple. The high cost of inflation, high cost of food, high cost of gas, high cost of living, okay, they have to face reality that they're going to have to live within their means and they're going to have to deliver those services better because they're going to be challenged more in the next 4 years.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for all of your input, and we look forward to all of your activities in the future.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're very proud to be associated with the Kawartha Insider, the newest information channel in Kawartha Lakes for our members, as well as the concerned taxpayers. Thank you.